Welcome to Mompreneur Truth Talks. I'm Lisa Avila, business strategist and mom of 3 busy teenagers. Are you building something incredible but wondering why success feels so complicated? Maybe you dream of making a big impact, but you keep asking yourself, is it possible to grow without sacrificing the moments that matter most as a mom? Here's my take. Life isn't about balance, but instead harmony. I've been there in the weeds, juggling soccer practices, struggling with Common Core math. Seriously, why is it so confusing? And running a business. Along the way, I realized that with the right strategic design, you can create harmony between your work and life without compromising what matters most to you. In this podcast, I'll share practical strategies and real-life solutions to help you find that harmony. Now let's dive into today's episode.
Last episode, I mentioned my love for Google Calendar. And today I want to talk about how this simple tool changed everything for me as a busy mom of 3 boys running a business. Now, you may be thinking, Lisa, really? Google Calendar? Nerd alert. But I promise you, it really did help me get things organized and just feel more in control of everything. And don't worry, I've created a free guide that walks you through everything that I'm going to go over today. You can grab it in the show notes and implement these strategies later. But for now, just listen and imagine what's possible when you have a calendar system that works for your life. Now picture this. It's Sunday night, what I call those Sunday scaries. You're staring at your calendar for the week ahead. Maybe you have multiple calendars and you're getting notifications, or you write things down on Post-it notes, or you have the whiteboard. Who knows, right? There are all kinds of different ways that we as moms track everybody's comings and goings. You've got practices, client calls, grocery runs, and just an endless to-do, and they all compete for your attention. So I want you to think about your calendar system right now. Is it supporting your dreams, or is it holding you back? Is it helping you build your business? And is it helping you be present for your family? And this isn't just about organization. This is about changing how you run your business and your life. So I have 3 insights that helped me approach time as a mompreneur, and I want to share them with you. Now, when I was running my wine brand, there were a lot of drive-through dinners, a lot of late night laptop sessions. I wasn't really thinking about time management systems. I was just thinking about getting by. And so once I realized that I could have one place to track everything, it made things so much better. And I was able to plan dinners and feed my kids better. So that is also a good thing. So it's not about managing your time. It's about designing your time. First, I want to address something super important that I talk about all the time. Balance is a myth. I know. Sounds shocking to some people, especially when I'm talking about time management. But the truth is, we're not looking for perfect balance. We're about creating harmony and flexibility in our schedules and in our lives. So let me show you how I do this to bring harmony to my life using my Google Calendar. I start with colors. Each of my boys has their own color: blue, dark green, orange for their activities, for their travel. I have a son off at college. I know when he's coming home, I can just look at the calendar and know, okay, here's who's doing what, when. My business tasks, they're in purple. My self-care time is in red. And then my family blocks are in a lighter green. And it's not just about pretty colors. It's about instant visual clarity. Because when I look at my calendar, I can immediately see if I'm maintaining harmony between business and family time. And that red for self-care, I made it red because it is important. And stop, Lisa, mom, she needs her time. Okay, so let's talk about how I make this work. First, power blocks. I have my morning power hours. And for me, this is around 5:30 to 7 a.m. before the kids are up. Now, look, I am not trying to say that I am part of the 5 a.m. club because no, some days I am just tired. But these quiet hours before the house wakes up, it is so wonderful for focused work for me. And also, I don't have mom guilt when everyone's still sleeping. So I get my coffee, I journal, I look over my day, I check in with my VA, and most mornings I take the dog for a quick walk. Now, during my wine business years, I had to learn the hard way that trying to work when everyone needs you is a recipe for frustration. You cannot do it when people are tugging at your leg or they need snacks or they want to watch a different show. It did not work for me anyway. So these early morning hours became my secret weapon for building my business while still being present for my kids. Next, family focused time. These are non-negotiables as far as I'm concerned. Dinner, homework help, bedtime routines. Whenever you need and want to be present for your kids and your family, by blocking these first, you ensure that what matters most gets priority. And these change weekly, monthly, seasonally with different activities as the kids get older. I mean, I've got 2 of my 3 kids are driving now, so I don't have to take them to practices, to friends' house. So that frees up some time. So that changes for me when I look at my calendar. Okay, next, business building blocks. These are your prime working hours, strategically placed when you have childcare, during school hours. Maybe grandma can come over for a couple hours and watch the kids, or your husband can watch them on a Saturday while you get some business time done. The key is to batch similar tasks together. For me, that means client calls are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My content creation and my office day is Monday. I try to do strategic planning, which to me is focused time to think about my offers, next quarter's goals. I do that during school hours. I do not want any interruptions. And then there are the quick tasks that I could do during waiting times while I'm, on my phone. I'm waiting at a doctor appointment. I'm waiting to pick someone up. Quick tasks. And finally, and most importantly, in my opinion, self-care blocks. Yes, these need to be scheduled. Exercise, meditation, lunch with friends, whatever fills your cup. I know we hear it all the time. You can't pour from an empty cup, but it is so true. Your family and your business need you at your best. So this Google Calendar system, it worked really well for me because it leverages natural mom superpowers. We're talking intuition when we're planning, multitasking, resilience, so when things shift, adaptability when life happens. These are things that we take care of as moms. And so by putting these into our calendar, we are also taking care of things for our business. Now, when I started Poppy Grove, I was trying to fit my work into whatever time was left over. And the result was that I was scattered, overwhelmed. I always felt like I was choosing between my business and my family. I didn't leave any time for myself. And I was pretty dang crabby. But when I implemented using Google Calendar, everything changed. Not because I suddenly had more hours in the day, but because I was using my time more strategically. I could focus fully on my business during those designated times. And then I could switch and be fully present with my family during other times. So here's what happens when you implement using the Google Calendar. Your days start to flow with purpose. You look at your week, you know what you want to accomplish, right? And then there's the vision and the purpose in that because you go and you get it and you're excited to start the day. And your energy aligns with your tasks. Like I mentioned before, I like to work in the early morning hours. I am a morning person, so my energy is there. A lot of other people, they're night owls. So, do some work when the kids go to sleep. Your family knows what to expect. You show them the calendar, you show them what they've got going on, show them their color, show them your color. They know. Mom's got a meeting, mom's going out tonight with friends. This is what's happening. And then your business can grow sustainably because there are those focused hours where you are solely working on your business. And the best part is that it's not about rigid schedules or perfect execution, because that is just not realistic. It's about creating a framework that bends with real life, but it also keeps you moving toward your goals. Now, remember at the beginning, I mentioned the strategic CEO calendar guide. And it's yours. It's free. It's in the show notes, and it walks you through how to set up your Google Calendar, how to choose your colors that work for your life and your business, and then build in the flexibility that mom life demands. All of the things that we need to do as moms is not going away. But by using this calendar, we can plan for this time. Next week, I'm sitting down with Chelsea. She is an amazing coach and healer for moms. She helps ambitious moms like you with nervous system regulation and subconscious rewiring. And she is going to tell us about practical tools that we can all use to feel more grounded as we build our businesses. Let me tell you, she is fun and energetic, and I always learn something each time I talk to her. Okay, before you go, make sure to grab your Google Calendar free guide. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And remember, you can absolutely have both your dreams and your family life. I'll catch you next time on Mompreneur Truth Talks. Thank you for spending time with me today in Mompreneur Truth Talks. Before you go, please do me a quick favor. If this episode spoke to you, please like, follow, or leave a review. Your feedback helps other ambitious moms find these conversations about designing a business and life that work together. All right, moms, I'll see you next time. And remember, success isn't about sacrifice or balance. It's about creating harmony and taking action steps that feel right for you.